Okay, Steve, this is the second video for you. I've gotten pretty far along. This is at about 6.5 hours worth of work so far. Let me show you what's going on now. The bog is going pretty good. It's not complete. Obviously, there's going to be some spill stones right there on these steps. But you can see that the liner is well below that upper step, and that's kind of what I had to do with the other two sides, is raise those steps up, and then basically I had to also raise the sides of the pond in order to do that. I'm holding off on installing the spill stones and foaming them in using the black foam. This stuff right here, this is old black foam, but you spray this underneath the rock and it pushes the water over. I have not done that yet up here. The reason why I have not is because of this issue with this upper stream we're having with the leaks. There's roughly 10 holes in different spots. A lot of them are up on the sides and probably out of the water trail, but some of them are down where it's going to be a problem. I don't have a patch kit on me today, so I can't repair this today. But what my plan is at this point is I want to patch this up. Once I do that, I'm just going to turn on the waterfall, and we're just going to run it for a while, for a few days, and just see how the pond is holding up. Obviously, this part is all going to be very secure, but I'm just curious if there is more leaks further down in the stream down there. I have actually crawled up underneath the liner on your middle stream here, all the way to this point, partially under your Japanese maple tree, and same thing over there. I actually crawled underneath, and you can kind of see if there's any leaks. You can see the light shining through the little holes, and there was not in that one and this one. So that gave me a little more hope, but ultimately I'm just kind of concerned that I found so many leaks in this stream here. I'm just worried that we're going to put everything together and then I'm going to have to tear everything apart again and redo the whole stream as well, because there might be more holes in the rest of the stream also. Time is a concern for me. I do have to go back to Europe in about 10 days, and I have quite a few other jobs to take care of. So one of the options was to maybe on Monday me patch this upper stream, turn it back on, clean things up, and just let it run, and just kind of let it run through the winter, see how things do. And in the springtime, when I have more time, we can actually put a whole new piece of liner in the entire stream, all the streams really, if that's what you would like, depending on how, the water turns out and everything. But in order to do that, it might be smart to hold off on installing those spill stones, just simply because if I leave it how it is right now and we just let the water trickle down and into the stream, if we decide later on that we want to install new stream liner, I can just flip that piece of liner up, the new bog liner, and put down a new stream liner underneath of it and have that bog liner overlap. But if we do decide to go ahead and put the waterfalls in place, put the spill stones in place, foam them in, and then later on, a week later, we decide, hey, let's put a new stream liner in, or, halfway through the winter, we decide, hey, let's put a new stream liner in, it's just leaking too much. Then we're going to have to tear apart part of the bog again. So the way it is right now, it's kind of in a good state to test everything, and see if we're going to have other leaks elsewhere. Of course, I'm going to patch this first, but I think that's a pretty good explanation for you of what exactly is going on. I think that's all I have to tell you for right now. Just one final look from the deck. So I feel a little bad that these things keep popping up, but I kind of yeah, I've known this pond has been a problem for quite some time. Actually, the last 5 years, Bob Ashton hasn't lived here, and it's been having a lot of issues. So I just knew it would be a big job altogether. Anyway, just let me know what you think, and we'll continue to talk. You can also just give me a call, 540-649-5426 on Skype or something like that, and we could talk that way. Thanks.